spooked by market volatility? I would be too if I were not to be thinking just beyond the news. The news terrifies, but if you look at the underlying data, analyze it, and get to the bottom of it, everything clarifies. That's what we are going to discuss today. So a lot of people, including my clients and everyone in the market, has a very strong reason to be spooked at this time. So what should we be doing? Watch this entire video and I'll give you some opportunities to think and rethink and get calm and composed and work on it. So the first thing, you have seen the market crater about 10-15% or more in the last 1 month, and then it went up suddenly, then again it came down, and that's what is going on. So we are sitting on an extremely volatile market. In fact, one of the agents that I was talking to told me that 2 of his clients got out of contract and did not want to continue to buy their property. Not just that, a few of my clients who have been working with me, probably their stock investments went so low that today they have not called me for the last 2 weeks because they think the money that they had to buy the property is now gone. And that's far from truth, and let me explain why. But before that, let's think what exactly is the reality. In the last 40 years, the S&P has dropped by more than 10%, at least 25 times. And these numbers may be off, but the only thing true is that each time it went down, it came up. So for me, I usually feel that the market generally wants to keep going up. And if it wants to keep going up and it suddenly goes down, what do you think is going to happen when the time is right? It just keeps going up. And that's the key theme here. So if you're looking at the news, panicking, seeing what is going on and pulling out of doing your regular things, maybe that works for you. But if you look at me, I'm again here today doing my video and sending out this message. So that's what it is. So what to do when the market volatility hits the way it does? 1, don't panic. Think. They say volatility is mandatory. It will happen. And it's not in our control. But panicking is in our control. We can stay calm. We can stay normal and think, regroup, and get out of the thing. Not everyone of you must have been in an accident. But what happens when there is an accident? You got into one, you had no control over it, and the moment you get into it, the best thing to do is to regroup, be calm, get out of it, work on it, and take action so that you can go out. So in this case, when the market is so volatile, what do? A lot of people, they will be calm, they'll go look at their portfolio, they'll either go to their trusted financial advisor or somebody who they are working with and who they trust, maybe their dad, maybe their brother, and sit and regroup and talk about it. And so the options that we have are you either rebalance your portfolio or you start dollar cost averaging and putting or taking money off from the portfolio or out of the portfolio, depending on which sectors and what your comfort or understanding it is. Additionally, you can add more funds or reduce funds depending on what your risk profile is. Lots of times when the market is volatile, that's probably the time. So like what we have a very famous quote from Warren Buffett. You jump in when everybody is jumping out. I mean, I'm not quoting him the exact way, but when there is a lot of fear in the market, you jump in. When there is a lot of greed in the market, you jump out. And that's the philosophy that we have to probably think of. And so there may be opportunities to adjust your portfolio, the size based off of these. Next, how should you deal with this kind of market volatility? With this market volatility, the first thing that you do is stay calm. Market volatility is not under our control and it's not optional. It will happen and you will get hit by it, just like an accident, like I told you earlier. But when we talk about market volatility, remaining calm is optional. You could just go berserk and raise your blood pressure, or you could stay calm and act based on what you see in the market. So what am I seeing in the market here? I see opportunities coming from builders who are not able to move their inventory, saying we are taking 10% off and we are giving a 3% closing cost incentive if you bring a buyer to us. And those are the kind of things that I am paying attention to. I am paying attention to see where can I bring deals to my clients on the table. And you can reach out to me because I know exactly where these deals are and whether they are appropriate for you. And the biggest thing is, does that fit your short-term and long-term design? So if you are spooked, go to your trusted advisor. And if you don't have one, happy to be of help. Or at least bounce your ideas by me and we can take it from there. I hope you liked it. Again, I'm Amol Heda with Keller Williams Berry Estates and author of Thriving Through Inertia. Thanks for watching. And if you found this helpful, please share with your friends. See you on my next one. Bye.